Hello, my wonderful people. My name na Owa. For this video, I want to talk about the difference between carta d'identità and residence for Italy, because some people they misunderstand these two things. So when they do assegno unico, some people will apply. Some they reject their demanda, so they can't call IMS. IMS can't tell them say their resident never complete 2 years. But when they call me, they can't tell me, say, how come him tell them, say, they are arrested, they never complete 2 years. But their carta d'identità never expire. The fact say you get carta d'identità will be 10 years validity. It no mean say your resident don't complete 10 years. So wetin be the difference between resident and carta d'identità? So resident na the place where you register for Italy, say you dey stay. Maybe you rent apartment, or you dey stay with your husband or your wife, or you dey stay with your friend. That apartment, you dey stay for that house. So you go comune, go tell them, say, see where I dey stay, go register, say, see where I dey stay, see the address. So normally when you register, comune you come send vigili come that apartment, come check am whether e dey okay, whether you should dey stay there. Some dey even enter the rooms, check the wardrobe, whether everything dey okay. So once everything dey okay, depend on the community, some after 3 days, some after 1 week, some after 2 weeks, before they come control, that is before vigil will come control you. So when they control say everything dey okay, then you can't go community go do wetin they call carta d'identità. Normally that carta d'identità they get 10 years validity, but nowadays if you do am, they'll put the validity date, that the expiring date will be, they'll be say they do birthday. This carta d'identità for my comune, those wey get richiesta asilo, if they do resident, na 10 years validity of carta d'identità that they give them. Some people say for their comune, those people will get richiesta asilo. Once they do carta d'identità, they do resident for their first time, do carta d'identità. Now 3 years validity they give them. So it all depends on the community. Like for my own, now the same thing with other people. So that carta d'identità normally get 10 years validity. So if for instance you can't lose that apartment, you not can't get house again, you not can't get resident again, that carta d'identità is still there with you. Not be that one you lose. Now your resident now you lose, not be the carta d'identità. And if for instance you can't go relocate, you know they stay for that place again, you can't go another community go they stay, and you go do resident for that community where you dey. So we don't do everything. Normally that carta d'identità, they know they change them. You go still remain that one. So if you want to do the matter anything, and you can't tell them, say, no, put this address, so see where I can they stay now. But some people say for their community, they change the carta d'identità. Like for where I they stay, if you never expire your carta d'identità, you do another resident, you know, that place, that carta d'identità, as far as they valid, they know they change them. The only condition where they change for my community now, if maybe it lost or it don't expire, then you fit do new one. So my people, this one are the difference between carta d'identità and resident. You get carta d'identità, be say na 10 years validity. No me say your resident don't complete 10 years. So make we try understand these two things. But if anything they will una not understand for this video, una feel leave am for our comment section. Thank you and remain blessed.